Welcome. I want you to take this time to prepare for your meditation. My name is Gavin Edwards, and I will be your instructor. Take this time to make sure that your back is straight in whatever posture you've chosen. And take this time to start to become aware of your body and to start to bring more awareness to your body. The reason that we do these body scan meditations, and the reason that this meditation is targeted to brain injury survivors or anyone who's dealt with a concussion, is that when we have a concussion or a brain injury, we lose the sense of safety and security that we always took for granted. We may have experienced anxiety disorders or other things like this, which gave us a taste of this feeling of insecurity. But the brain injury takes it to a whole nother level. Which is also why I say I will take your yoga to the next level. Because I've had to go very deep in my yoga practice to deal with the deep symptoms that I've been dealt with. And if you've also experienced a brain injury, you can relate to this. I'm not special or alone. But when we bring security back to the body, and we do this by connecting the mind with the body, we're able to actually feel relaxed. We're not as on edge. And because we're not on edge, every little thing that we do day to day becomes enhanced. Likewise, when we're always in a state of fear or terror, our lives can become quite difficult. This is just a piece of what yoga can give you. Even if you haven't experienced traumatic brain injury or a concussion, you can still experience the same symptoms I'm speaking of. Treatments like neurofeedback and craniosacral, as well as just massage therapy, are great ways of releasing the tension and the trauma that we hold in our tissues. So if you think about the amount of trauma you would hold in your body, injuring an arm, maybe you tear your bicep at the gym. Well, your bicep doesn't control everything that you do. This is why a traumatic brain injury is so devastating. Because when you injure your brain, you lose control of everything you used to do. And you have to be able to find peace with this. Meditation and yoga allow you to do this. Not karate, not going to the gym, not even swimming can do this for you. If you're following my voice, I want you to bring more awareness to your breath into the rise and fall of your chest and of your belly on each inhalation and each exhalation. So the next time you see someone struggling, I don't want you to laugh at them. I don't want you to think that you're better than them. I want you to have empathy for them, because most likely it's something that's going on with their brain. How many times do we walk by someone in the grocery store and maybe they say something that seems unintelligent to us, or they do something that seems unintelligent? When you see someone do something that makes you want to laugh and ridicule them, I hope you remember what I just told you about the brain and about brain injury. And I hope that you remember to dig deep into your emotional bank. I want you to dig deep, really try, because this is a yoga practice. Instead of laughing at them or making them feel ridiculed, show them compassion, help them. After you do that, notice what happens to you. The person might thank you, they might not. Does that matter? Notice how you feel regardless of what happens after you extend empathy and compassion. And if this is a difficult thing for you to do, I want you to first, in the next few days, extend more empathy and compassion to yourself. You can't give someone something that you can't give to yourself. If I don't feel safe in my body, I can't teach you how to be safe in yours. If I don't take my yoga teacher trainings, I cannot safely train you in yoga. Keep your attention and awareness onto your breath. And as you bring awareness to your breath, also notice if any of your muscles are holding any tension or any trauma. If you get distracted by noises around you, bring your attention back to your breath and to your body. are 5 minutes left in the meditation. I was actually teaching a friend with disability meditation yesterday at the YMCA. And he has difficulty concentrating. So for about 5 minutes, I kept telling him to close his eyes. Close his eyes. Close his eyes. And he kept responding. Now? Now? Do I close them now? For 5 minutes. So I just chuckled with him, and I gave him some of my patience, some of my empathy, and I stuck with him. And the word that I told him that made him close his eyes was that he was safe. I told him he was safe, and that if he closed his eyes, and if anyone messed with him, I would take care of it for him. And he trusted me, and he closed his eyes, and he meditated for about 10 minutes. And it's hard for me to understand what he says. He can't speak too clearly. But he gave me the biggest smile I've ever seen him give me after. So meditation might be difficult for you. You may not be disabled, but you may lack the feeling of security that's needed to close your eyes and just do it. A lot of times that's what keeps us from meditating. Not the fact that it's difficult, that's what we tell ourselves, but it's the fact that we're still running away from our trauma. Be that childhood trauma or something that happened to us 10 years ago, we're still running away from it. We don't want to face it. Because when we meditate, we face ourselves. And this is what makes it difficult. Not the fact that meditation is difficult, but the fact that we've trained ourselves and society has trained us to run away. Well, when you sit down and meditate, there is nothing to run from. It's just you. All those things that you say to other people that you really want to say to yourself, there's nobody else but you. And this is what scares most people about meditating. But the more you meditate, I promise you, the more you will enjoy it, and the more you will be able to treat yourself with respect. And treating yourself with respect means doing the difficult things. There are 5 seconds left in the meditation. Open your eyes whenever you'd like to. Bring some short, brief movements into your body. Move your hands, your toes. Thank you so much for joining me. I will have meditation programs available to buy when this challenge is done. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.